today as an advocate for the vital role music education plays in shaping the lives of students like me across our state. A little bit about me. I'm a senior at Leominster High School, where I will be graduating as valedictorian next week. I'm the current Miss Massachusetts teen, and this fall, I will be attending Harvard University to study human developmental and regenerative biology on a pre-medical track with my sights set on becoming a pediatric cardiologist. Before I ever earned a crown, wrote a college essay, or stepped on a national stage, I was just an 8-year-old in public elementary school music class, learning to keep rhythm with plastic maracas. But from that moment on, music has been a part of my story. In middle school, I joined both band and chorus, and now in high school, I serve as the president of our chorus and dance captain of our competitive show choir. Music isn't just an extracurricular activity for me. It is a community, a support system, and a space where I've grown into the person that I am today. Through music, I've learned how to lead and how to listen. I've learned how to take responsibility, work as part of a team, and stay committed to something bigger than just myself. Over the past few years, I've had the chance to perform at Mechanics Hall with the Central District Chorus, at Symphony Hall with the All-State Chorus, and even at Disney World and on the Miss America stage. But the most meaningful moments haven't happened on stage. They've taken place in the classroom, where I've faced challenges, practiced perseverance, and developed confidence. For me, when the pressure of school builds and all of my commitments feel overwhelming, music class is where I can focus, recenter, and connect. And I'm not alone. This is so true for many students. Music classes offer structure for some, joy for others, a sense of purpose for many. For some students, the community they've found in music class is the reason they get out of bed and go to school each day. School music programs can be the one place where students who don't always feel seen can see themselves and truly shine. Research supports what so many of us already know firsthand. Music education doesn't just enrich students emotionally, it enhances their academic performance as well. Students involved in music consistently score higher on standardized tests, demonstrate better memory, improved focus, and stronger problem-solving skills. For me personally, music has helped with everything from learning how to memorize more effectively to managing complex schedules, skills that directly support my academic goals in science and medicine. But unfortunately, the benefits of music education aren't accessible to all students, especially when programs face budget cuts. I experienced this myself in elementary school, when our district faced funding losses that impacted school music programs. While the cuts only officially lasted a year, the effects lingered for far longer. Fewer students enrolled, fewer teachers were employed, momentum was lost. A music educator from a district neighboring mine put it perfectly when she said, "It takes 1 year to kill a music program and 10 years to build it back, if ever." Programs that are cut are incredibly difficult to rebuild. That lost time can never be fully recovered for the students who were affected. In the years since my district's budget cuts, our music educators have been working hard to rebuild. At my school, Leominster High School, we've seen our band program grow back from a few dozen students to over 60, thanks to passionate teachers, determined students, and unwavering music booster support. But in the interim years, many students missed out on the benefits of participation, and rebuilding should never have to be the norm. We shouldn't be constantly trying to revive programs that were once thriving. We should always be protecting them in the first place. The truth is, music education is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It must be treated with the same respect and priority as subjects like math, science, English, and history. Music should never be treated as an extra, but a curriculum component critical to student development. I've watched classmates successfully apply the skills they gained in music class to many areas of their lives, even in our school's hands-on trade programs like carpentry and electronics. Music education needs to be protected as an essential part of a well-rounded education. For me, consistent practice and study of music has sharpened my memory, increased my concentration, and enhanced my pattern recognition, all skills I rely on in math and science. I truly believe I wouldn't be graduating as valedictorian and preparing to attend Harvard University if I hadn't had the benefits of school music education. And school music is not just about the students. School music programs bring communities together. Whether it's a winter concert or the marching band in the town parade, music becomes part of the school's identity and pride in a way just as important as athletics. I have participated as sports as an all-star on the volleyball team and the captain on the school's tennis team. And I can tell you firsthand that music parents are just as passionate as sport parents. Families, friends, and neighbors come together to support performances and celebrate student success. And that unity is critical to a strong community. For every successful music program, there are dedicated families and music booster groups behind the scenes fundraising nonstop for buses to appearances, for uniforms, for instruments, for even repairs. These efforts are important, but they shouldn't be what music education depends on. We cannot leave something so essential to uncertainty of fundraising or yearly budget fluctuations. As Miss Massachusetts Teen, I have dedicated my year of service to supporting music education across the state with my community service initiative called Play On, ensuring access to music education. I have worked hard to advocate, volunteer, and fundraise to keep music education affordable and available to all students. I've created the first statewide student-led fundraiser. I've appeared on radio and television to speak about the impact of music education, and last weekend I held a benefit concert for my district's music programs. But speaking to you here today is the most important part of my year of service. Because while I've been able to share the impact music education has had on my life, this isn't just about me. It's about protecting the opportunity for every student across Massachusetts. To keep music education accessible and equitable, stable and consistent funding is essential. If students can't rely on their music programs being there next year, it affects whether they join this year. 1 year of funding followed by 1 year of cuts creates a cycle of instability that harms both participation and program quality. Today, I respectfully ask you to protect and prioritize music education funding as a part of every student's core education, not just in districts with strong fundraising networks, but in every school, in every zip code across our Commonwealth. When you invest in music education, you invest in students like me, and in thousands of others across Massachusetts who are finding their voices, building their futures, and carrying the skills they've developed in music class into every part of their lives. Thank you for your time and today's focus on students, schools, and music education. I am deeply grateful for the opportunity to share my story with you and would be happy to speak with any one of you or more today in the future. Thank you again for this opportunity.